Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Okay. Hi, everyone. So I'm on live. Hi, Kerry. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Grainy. Sienna. Is it Sienna? Barbara. Hello. How are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing, Sammy. Okay. So how are you all? Have you had a good day? Did you have a good weekend? Happily ever after. Hello. Hello, CP. Welcome to Sarah's Tarot, everyone. And Kyla McDonald. Oh, okay, Kayla, sorry, Kayla. Yeah, oh, you finally called to read a live reading. Oh, that's great. That's great. So give everyone a moment to just tune in. Weekend, Wendy Welch. Weekend was quiet, but met a friend today for coffee. That's nice. It's nice to get out in the sunshine. I did, Grainy. Grainy, am I pronouncing your name right? Hi, Adam. Yeah, so just give people a few minutes to join us. Okay. Oh, Gwaywin. I see. I think I've got it right now. Gwayin. Yeah. Is that right? Gwayin? Let me know. That's I think the first time I've heard that name. Very nice name. What does it mean? What does it mean, Gwayin? Do you know? Crystal Blue. Hello. Welcome. So, where is everyone from tonight? I know we've got a few in from Scotland and obviously England, the UK. Do we have anyone this evening that's outside the UK? So Barbara went to Edinburgh on Saturday to a makeup masterclass. Oh, that sounds good. Did you pick up some really good tips there then? And you're from Somerset. Oh, how lucky are you, Sammy? And Sienna is out there in Alberta, Canada. Welcome. What's the time out there, Sienna? And CP is in Ireland. Wonderful. And Graying is from Ireland. Welcome. Crystal Blues over there in Holland. Thank you for joining me. And Cape Breton Island is where Kayla lives. Well, I'm not sure where that is. Whereabouts is that? And it's 12:16 p.m. for Sienna over there in Canada. So you've just hit the afternoon, have you? And we're just winding down now after a long day. Isn't it funny, the time zones, how we all run at different times and hours. So, Crystal, you do tarot in Holland. That's interesting. Thank you for joining me. Is the tarot quite big in Holland, Crystal Blue? Is it something that people follow a lot? And Wendy's in Berlin, and it's 20:16 p.m. All right, so you're an hour ahead of us then. So Kayla, oh yes, Eastern Canada. Kayla, are you the lady who wanted to book classes with me, tarot classes? Yes, thought it was you. You have to get back to me so we can get you booked in and get you started. Lovely that you could join me today. And Barbara's saying hello to everyone. So, okay. So, do you have a question for me? Let's start with some questions then, and I'll see who I feel drawn to. I have my tarot, and I have some angel cards. I have my cards that link in with spirit. And I also have my guardian angel cards, which are rather lovely because they show you who your guardian angel is at the moment. And we do have different guardian angels assigned to us at different times in our lives. So it will very much depend on what they feel you need right now. Okay, so I'll go to Kayla McDonald, who is asking, will I change careers? What is my true passion? And by the way, if you wanted a specific type of card, if you don't want a tarot, you prefer angel guidance, then, just say so, and I'll do my best for you. Okay, so we're going here now to Kayla. Let's go back up to Kayla. Will I change careers? What is my true passion? Okay, so this is for the lovely Kayla over there in Canada. Okay. Well, Kayla, you're getting the Four of Cups. Let's hold that up there. Yeah. Can you see that there, Kayla? You're getting the Four of Cups, darling. And the Four of Cups does indicate that right now you're kind of stuck in a bit of a rut career-wise. Now, I feel as if in some ways you've lost a bit of motivation. Something is making you feel a little bit fed up. Something at work or someone at work. It's just the way the system is. I do feel that at times you're not receiving enough help, or there's a lot of pressure put on you, and you're kind of wondering whether this is what you really want, the career you're currently in. So let's have a look and see if things are changing. I do feel there's a lot of travelling that goes on with your work, Kayla. You have the Chariot card here. And I know you know a bit of the tarot, Kayla. So you'll understand that the Chariot card is all about movement forward and travel, etc. So I do feel first and foremost that this is a connection with your work and that you do a lot of traveling. And in a way, I feel like you'd kind of like a more settled job. Something that was a bit less stressed. You have the Ten of Swords. So it does feel as if you do need to make some kind of change. Something certainly needs to be rebuilt. It may be a brand new career is on the horizon, because I just feel as if you've reached a point now where you're not feeling content, you're not really feeling happy. There does appear to be a lot of stress with your career, Kayla, in some way. And I'm wondering if it's whatever you do, I feel it could be affecting your well-being mentally, and that you need to kind of find something that's less pressured. So it's possible that there could be a change, because you had the Chariot card. So we're talking about movement forward there, Kayla. So it's very possible that it's time for change. Let me know in the comments, Kayla. Please come back to me on that. Okay, so welcome to those who've just joined me. I'm looking at the tarot this evening, and I'm also looking at angel cards. So if you want some angel guidance, do let me know. But if not, then we'll carry on with your questions for the tarot. And Kayla's come back to me. Yes, I am a paramedic, ground ambulance, very heavy mentally at times. You see, that makes a lot of sense then, doesn't it? I did sense a lot of stress around this. And I do feel that at times you're mentally exhausted, literally, and that's your hours. You need to change as well. If I feel there's a lot of training you in that way, that you're doing long shifts, night shifts, etc., and that you kind of know that it's time to be looking for something new and maybe training for something new. So, of course, it's your decision, but that's what I feel looking at those cards and tuning into your energy. That this is a job that in some ways is rewarding, but obviously you're a paramedic. But I just felt a lot of stress with it, and long term, is it what you want? Is kind of what you need to look at here. Good evening, Leaves of Jean. That's quite a nice name. I'd be interested to know why you chose that name, Leaves of Jean. I think it's your first time on my live show. Is that right, Leaves of Jean? Do let me know in the comments. So Graying is saying it's a tough job, Kayla. It sure is. That's why there was that. I was picking up that amount of stress around you. It's a tough job, but what would we do without our ambulance service? My goodness. Yeah, and Sammy is saying that must be hard work. Welcome, Ubustes Per. I do love the names on YouTube. Okay, so let's go back and take a look now. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yes, they are all beautiful cards. And Ubustes Per, please just leave your question in the comments, and I come to whoever I feel drawn to this evening. So I'm just going back up now to find some questions. So Green would like to know if there is any romance on the cards. I do like that question. Let's have a look for you. So can we please look at romance for Green? What does Green need to know, please, with regard to romance? Okay, now, Green, I do feel, first of all, that there's part of you that needs time for healing. And do let me know in the comments. But I do feel there is part of you needing healing right now, Green. I feel that's especially in an emotional sense, okay? And when it comes to love, I also want to say to you that there is a need for, I'd say, the word compromise comes to mind here. In other words, you may need to kind of, I don't know, do you feel you have this perfect picture in your head of a partner that you would like in your life? Because what I'm getting here, what they're telling me is that there's a need for you to be just a little bit more flexible and open to a new style of loving or a new style of partner. Okay, do type in the comments and let me know. You've got the Eight of Wands. That's wonderful. It's actually a card that relates to Cupid's arrow. There's amongst many other things, but it does relate. You're very welcome, Kayla. It does relate to Cupid's arrow. Okay, so I'm seeing if I can find Graying. So you are okay, widowed, 6 years with 2 kids. Okay, yeah. So that's a good a length of time where I can understand you're ready to start again. But I did pick up this need for you to still sort of focus on the healing side of things. But as I said, it's very possible that love will be stepping into your life, Graham, because you have the wonderful Emperor here. And the Emperor relates to a traditional type of person, traditional type of man, who I feel you will meet in the future. And I also feel, as I tune into your energy, Graham, that it's time for you to take control of your life. I feel at times you've been a little bit lost, unsure of where you're heading. unsure of whether to actually get into another committed relationship, but they're telling me to tell you that it's time now. Okay, but there is this gentleman that you will meet in the future, and I don't generally put times on these things, but I do see him coming in for you, and he's going to be someone who is, as I say, a little bit old-fashioned, perhaps very traditional, and someone who likes to look after the woman he's with. Yes, I say, yeah, Graham, and that's why it's time now, and that's why you're feeling that, okay. But the angel stepped in straight away for you, so you know they're there with you, they're helping you through this, but they're asking you to be very flexible now about how you approach things, okay. So perhaps you just need to be open to different types of people. Does this emperor, does the thought of this emperor interest you? Because you know he's a pretty much an alpha male, Graham. How do you feel about that? Let me know in the comments. Anna Torres, I love your voice. So thank you, Anna. What are my intentions for me? They are true. He's trying to. Okay, Anna Torres, can you come back with that question again and just rephrase that a little bit? And I will try and get back to you. Okay, so Sammy is wishing you good luck. Thank you, Sammy. That's really nice. Okay. Hi, Deborah Smith. Welcome, darling. And Brianna 1111. Hello. You're very welcome, Graham. But yeah, how do you feel about the prospect of this lovely emperor stepping into your life? He could be an Aries, because the emperor is connected with Aries. So, or someone who sort of has those sort of characteristics. Someone who likes to take charge and, as I say, and a bit of an alpha male. So, okay. So where are we? So, Basti's Pearl, that's an interesting question. Let's go to you here. I'm just wanting to know if my friend and I will reconcile. I miss them and I just want the tension to ease. Oh, that's quite sad, Basti. I do sense a lot of sadness with that. So let's have a look for you. Basti's Pearl. Will you reconcile with your friend who you miss? I can completely understand that. It is sad when friendships break up. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's hanging in the balance here, Ubasti. Don't give up on this, Ubasti. Don't give up on your friend coming back into your life. You know, I realise it's been a struggle, and sometimes you have kind of said to yourself, I feel, or perhaps I'll just forget about this person. But please don't forget about them, because you know, actually they were very close to you, and what I would say is they're kind of thinking about you as well, and looking at the pros and cons of whether to get back with you. I will say though, the Seven of Cups does tell me that you do need to, you know, make sure you're not seeing this person through rose-colored glasses. Make sure you're not forgetting the reason why you fell out, you know. So you know, it's a decision where you really do need to be sure that you want this friendship back, okay. But the Nine of Wands does indicate that you perhaps shouldn't give up yet, you know. You've hung in there, and I feel there is a possibility the two of you will reconcile, but you do need to make sure that you're being realistic about the whole relationship between the two of you. Okay. Oh, he's very sick, is he? A childhood friend, yes. So difficult when they're childhood friends, isn't it? It really is. But I do feel that he is thinking of you and missing you as well. And there is every possibility that the two of you will reconcile. But, you know, try not to expect. I'm not sure that it will get back to exactly what it was, but there will be a reconciliation. So for those of you who've just joined me, yes, you can ask your question if you leave it in the comments, and I'm coming to whoever I feel drawn to this evening. Yes, because he's not well, so it's not going to be quite what quite how things were. Oh, I'm so glad, Basti. Okay, so let's go to Jonathan B45. Hi, love your readings and your channel. Thank you, Jonathan. First time I've watched you live. I'm a Capricorn in a long distance relationship with a Leo. Any messages I need to know? Now, I'm guessing you're a guy. Is that right, Jonathan? Could you let me know? It would just be nice to know. The thing with names on YouTube, it's very hard to know whether someone is a male or female. But do let me know, Jonathan. So you are a Capricorn. And your question, really, you're concerned about. We're not concerned. You're just inquiring about this relationship, that this long. Okay, fine. Okay, this long distance relationship that you're having with Leo. Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Let's have a look. Okay, what does Jonathan need to know, please, about Leo? Six of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Wands. Well, here he is. Here's Leo, stepping straight into your reading there, Jonathan. Okay. He is a typical Leo man, very strong, full of life. I feel quite good looking. And I want to say, actually, there is a kind of karmic connection, I feel, between the two of you. Now, we have the Hierophant here. So, I want to say here that one of you is quite traditional in certain respects, especially when it comes to relationships. Let's take another card. Wow, you really do have a great connection. It's just a shame that you live so far apart, Jonathan. But these are very good cards coming up. It is tough when someone we care about lives far away, but it doesn't mean to say it can't work, okay? And I do feel there are some get-togethers coming in here for you, Jonathan. You know, there's some good times ahead. And as I said, there appears to be a kind of karmic connection here. And there's certain lessons that you will be learning from each other. And now, one of them I feel is going to be to do with patience and compromise and that kind of thing. And that's what's required when we're in a long distance relationship. But, at the moment, for the foreseeable future, it looks like you will continue to meet up and have some very, very good times. I feel you already have done so far. You've got this Three of Cups. There's a wonderful connection between you both, Jonathan. So I hope that helps. Okay, so thank you for joining me, everyone. I'm just checking the questions now. So let's go back up, see if I've missed any. Barbara would like to know if... Okay, Barbara, you'd like to know if you will be meeting this new man soon. Oh, let's have a look for you, my love. Okay. So this is for Barbara Halliday over there in Scotland. Okay, tell us about this man, please, for Barbara. Will she be meeting him soon? Well, Ace of Cups, Barbara. That's a fantastic card to get in terms of new love. Let's have a look. Oh, fantastic cards. Okay. Now we're looking at 2 6s here. I'm not one for times as such, as you probably know by now, Barbara, but you know, we're looking at 2 6s. So we this could be a 6-week thing, a 6-month thing, a 6-year thing. So it's something in it relates to the number 6. Okay. Or we could add them together and look at 6 and 6 is 12. It could be within the year, and I feel more strongly toward that time frame, Barbara. But the Tower is quite open to time, really. So it's within the next 6 years, and I know that's not what you want to hear. But then that could, you know, that he's coming in. That's what you need to know, all right? You know, the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is someone who, you know, you have real potential with this person. So just wait for this person to come sort of riding into your life, and you know, it will happen when the time is right, Barbara. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining me. If you type into the comments below, I am answering questions for those I feel drawn to this evening. Okay, so Anna Torres, what are my ex's intentions towards me? He is trying to get close to me. Okay, let's have a look. That's for Anna. Well, Anna, first of all, you've got the High Priestess, and I'm going to say you intuitively know what he's kind of after. Okay. And I want to say, follow your gut instincts with this. So if you're not feeling right about things, then, you know, don't dismiss what your heart is telling you. Now, let's have a look at the next card. You do okay on your own. You're actually a very independent lady who is able to stand on her own 2 feet. I'm going to say you're going to have to how can I put this? He's up to something. Okay, Anna, and you know it. You really know it. You've got the High Priestess here. You know, you're extremely intuitive, and you kind of, you can't necessarily trust what he's saying. So either what he's saying or his behavior isn't kind of adding up, and you're feeling something's not right. I would take your time with this one, Anna. Okay, follow your heart here. Yes, and I do feel that there are, you know, there is an incredible connection between you both, Jonathan, and that the 3 of Cups tells me there will be some partying, some laughter, some fun between you in the future. Okay. Yes, I do feel you will meet soon, and it will be a great connection. He's worth waiting for. So Deborah, hello, darling. Let's have a look for you. This is for Deborah Smith. Anything for Deborah? Deborah Smith. What does Deborah Smith need to know here? King of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the High Priestess. 3 beautiful cards, Deborah. I happened to have met you and your hubby the other day when you came for a reading, and I feel this is connected to your hubby. Is he there tonight with you, Deborah? Because he's coming in, he's coming through in the cards this evening, and I feel as if something good is coming in for him, you know. I feel life is going to get better, especially in terms of business and finance, okay? So I don't know if he's there this evening with you, Deborah, but please pass that on to him, okay? Oh, your hubby's there. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I hope you heard that then, because I just feel as if that was what was coming through, that this was for Debbie's hubby. So actually, I'm going to just cut you an angel card, Debbie, as that was for your hubby. Okay, your card is surrender and release. So the angels are asking you to surrender, okay? Surrender your cares, your worries, your fears over to the angels, because, you know, I feel at times it can sometimes get too much for you. You've got to allow them to step in and deal with things from time to time, okay? And that's what they're asking you to do right now. Surrender your worries. Allow them to help you and support you and take some of the burden from you. You're welcome, Deborah. Okay, so I'm just going back up now, checking the questions. Hello, Star Child. Okay. So, Brianna, 1111. Will Aaron express his love for me? I love the roses that you've posted there. How nice. Okay, so this is for Brianna, 1111, who would like to know if Aaron will express his love for her. Okay. Will Aaron express his love? Yes, I feel he will. Here we are with the Page of Cups. This is literally an expression of love. Out of all the cards in the tarot, you couldn't ask for a better card when it comes to asking that, you know, that question. So yeah, it looks as if he is going to be expressing his love. And I feel that you're not giving up as well. I feel that you've hung in there. This is for Brianna. I feel as if you've hung in there. You haven't given up hope. And there is a possibility of something beginning between you. But yes, it's this lovely Page of Cups coming in. That Page of Cups coming in and saying, you know, showing their feelings to you. So yeah, a great card there for your question. Yeah, there is Barbara. There is a lot of love in the readings. Oh, Barbara, you've been on your own for 6 years. I wonder if that's the 6th then that I was picking up there. Perhaps it's to do with that. So, that would make sense, wouldn't it, Barbara? He will be coming into your life though, Barbara. Please don't give up hope. But I do feel for you. There's a need for you to really kind of step out of your comfort zone more often. I'm glad to hear you went out to your makeup class. It's amazing. We can meet people in the most unusual places, and I feel this could be what happens for you, Barbara. You know, Leaves of June, upcoming new ventures. Of course, fire away. So Anna Alves would like to know, does Lewis or Louis have romantic feelings for me? Are we going to date? Thanks. Let's have a look for you. So this is for Anna. What does she need to know, please? Star card, I like that. Knight of Wands. Okay, let's read this question again. Go back to Anna. Where have you gone? Does Louis have romantic feelings for me? Are we going to date? I feel it's very possible that you will date. I feel he certainly does have feelings for you. He's coming towards you here. He's your knight in shining armor riding in. Can you see that? So yeah, definitely. This is your, this is indicating that you need to remain hopeful, because normally when the Star card comes out, your wishes are going to come true. And the Nine of Wands is saying, don't give up, okay? So very, very high possibility that you will date and that he will be asking you out. And I feel it will possibly be out of the blue. Now, Kerry Hutton Page, I can't actually answer that type of question, because that sounds like a kind of, there'll be legalities involved in it, and I'm not really able to answer those sorts of questions. But I can cut the cards and see what I'll do. I'll draw a tarot card and an angel card. Okay, we've got the Hanged Man, so there seems to be some sort of delay or pause around this situation. I'll cut them again. Yeah, this is such a difficult thing for me to comment on, because it's good kind of there are legalities connected with this. But the Moon card is basically saying that right now things are just a little bit in the dark, shall we say. But the Nine of Cups, all I will say to you, and I'm not suggesting yes either way whether what will happen with the appeal, but the Nine of Cups is a card that indicate it, that relates to hopes and wishes coming true. So but I wouldn't like to say yay or nay, because I'm simply not allowed to. It's not something we're able to do as tarot readers. So let's take but that's the meaning of that card. The Nine of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment. And here is your angel card. What did you get? Dreams. Okay. So I feel that your daughter kind of needs to listen to her dreams. And I feel as if there are messages contained within them right now. They're very strong with her right now. I feel that spirits are linking in with her when she sleeps, and that she really should look for those messages and those signs that she is getting right now that perhaps will give her some answers. I hope that answers that question, Kerry, because I can't directly answer the actual question you've put in the comments, but right now it doesn't feel as if there's a pause around things. So Nina would like a spirit card. Of course, Nina. So these cards are beautiful. They link in with spirit, and if you can think of who you would like to come through for you, Nina, then we'll see what message they have for you, darling. So, dear Spirit, please send your loving guidance and messages to Nina. Now that's literally flew out of the deck, didn't it, Nina? So there's a clear message there. Okay, darling, they want you to know that you are never alone, Nina. Okay, I do feel at times you have felt alone. You have been struggling, mentally, physically. I sense a lot of struggle with you, and I sense that at times you felt quite isolated and unsure of what to do, how you were going to cope and get through a certain situation. But Spirit are very much around you, and they want you to know, and whoever it was you were thinking about just now, they want you to know that you are not alone. They're with you, they're by your side, and they're going to help you through your this chapter of your life. And I feel things have been quite hard for you the last couple of years or so, but they're helping you through, and they will not leave your side. So do call on them, feel them, they're close to you. Whenever you feel alone, just reach out to them, Nina. Okay. So, Wendy Welch, am I wasting my time and energy waiting for Lucio to make up his mind? Oh, okay, Wendy, let's have a look for you, darling. So, this is for Wendy Welch. And thank you for all your support on my Facebook page, Wendy, by the way. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you to everyone for all your support across Facebook and YouTube. I couldn't do it without you, could I? So, and to all my new subscribers, a big, big welcome. So this is for the lovely Wendy, Empress. Oh, well, you're certainly a very determined person, Wendy. What star sign are you? You just have a real determination, especially with Lucio, okay. You don't want to give up, do you? You don't want to give up on this. I'm going to pull the cards again. Let's have a look. Right now, I feel you need to take a bit of a break mentally from this situation, Wendy. Just pull back and retreat for a while. Re-energize, rethink it. I feel as if it's kind of exhausting you and getting you down a bit. You're feeling a little sad as well, a little lost. And I just feel you need time to re-energize and get your thoughts clear about whether you do actually want to hold out any longer, because it just appears to me or feels to me that it's mentally draining for you, darling. And that's for Wendy. But you are such a determined lady. Yeah. So for those of you who've just joined me, do put your questions in the comments, please, and I'll try to get to you. Can't get to everyone, of course, but I will be on again, hopefully on Friday evening on YouTube. So CPCP. Hi, Sarah. Can I know if Brian, Gemini, has any romantic love feelings for me, Sagittarius? Will he make a move towards me in the future? Okay, let's have a look. So this is for CPCP, who wants to know about Brian, who is a Gemini. What does CPCP need to know, please? Wow, we're getting this Seven of Wands so much this evening. We've got the Five of Cups again and the Two of Swords. Okay. Will he make a move to me, walk towards me in the future? He's a little unsure of his own feelings, I have to say, CPCP. I feel he chops and changes. It's like he blows hot and cold. He can't make up his mind right now, okay? It may be that, perhaps this is one that you need to sort of take control of and decide whether you are happy to wait or move on, because I feel as if he kind of blows hot and cold, and it's something that he is unsure of himself right now. Wendy, it might be time to move on, darling. Of course, you've got to make that decision, but I feel personally, when I looked at your cards and tuned into your energy, that it may be time to just move on, move on to the next chapter, because there has to be a limit, doesn't there? Everyone has their limits and a line that they draw in the sand, and perhaps it's time for you to do that now, Wendy. And I know that's what you don't want to hear, but there's nothing worse than holding out for someone who is clearly not going to come forward in the way that you hope. But once you move on, then new doors open. There's always new doors opening for us. If you look back at your life, you look at when things have ended or haven't worked out, it's generally because there is something else that is meant for us, okay? But until we close that door, it just won't happen. Yeah, that's right, Wendy. Mandy Jane, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Okay, Mandy, and thank you for all your support on YouTube. That's lovely that you come on, and I love your comments, and I love everyone's comments. Please do leave comments for me on YouTube and my videos. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and you'll be notified of when I come on live next. If you click on that little bell. And also I do twice weekly videos. That's one on a Thursday morning, which is for the weekend, reading for the weekend, and then I upload on a Saturday morning. This is GMT time, both days, Saturday morning, and that will give you your reading for the week ahead. So please do that. Okay, so Mandy Jane, anything for me, please, Sarah? Okay, Mandy, do you have anything in particular you'd like to know about? Do you have a question? Do I keep hoping when you come back? When you say life in general, that can be quite a difficult one because it's only a few cards. But okay, we'll give it a go for you. It's nice when there's a question because then I can give you a bit more. That's all. But Sammy, I feel, Sammy, you may need to let it go, darling. You may need to let it go. Mandy, love life. Wow, Mandy. Well, I'm asking you to take control of your love life, Mandy, okay? To be assertive and kind of go after what you want. Do you have anyone in your life at the moment, Mandy? Could you please type in the comments and let me know? Right, that's right, because what I was going to say was you have this wonderful King of Wands. This is the first card that came out in your reading, Mandy. And the King of Wands is a fire sign. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is someone who you are going to meet in the future, who will be rather charming. Now, this will be someone who is it's all part of a new cycle that you are entering. You have the World card here. You could meet him whilst you're traveling, or certainly when you're out and about, and I feel there is a need for you to kind of push your boundaries a little bit, Mandy. Step outside of your comfort zone. And when you do, you will come across and will cross paths with the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is such a lovely chap. The fire sign chaps, they are full of positivity, and I feel he will be someone who will light your fire, Mandy. Okay, so I feel that's something for you to look forward to, my love. But there is a need for you to just push your boundaries a bit and really get out there into the world. That's why you got the World card there. Okay, so Candy Jesus, Hello, Sarah. Will me and my ex Matthew reconcile soon? Okay, we'll take a look at that for you. This is for. You're very welcome, Mandy. Let me know when he steps into your life. I love the King of Wands. It's such a nice person to be around. A wonderful, upbeat personality, you know. Okay, so who was I looking at here? Okay, Mandy. Sammy, you need some peace. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, sometimes we've just got to be honest with ourselves, Sammy. And that's what I feel they want me to tell you here. Just be, and once you are, believe it or not, once we make that decision and once we reach a state of acceptance, life gets easier for us and we do then find peace. So that was for, okay. Very welcome, Candy Jesus. Okay, so Sammy, before I move on to anyone else, I just want to pull a angel card for Sammy. There you go. You've got surrender and release as well. So Sammy, they want you to release your worries to them, to the angels. Okay, allow them to take some of the pressure off you, some of the fears, and allow them to, help and support you with this, because you do need some support. It's not easy to let go of our dreams or of our, the potentials, the potential future that we dreamt about, but sometimes we have to be realistic, and that's what I'm picking up with you, Sammy. You're very welcome, Candy Jesus. So, Candy Jesus, will me and my ex Matthew reconcile soon? Okay. This is for Candy Jesus. Will you reconcile? Okay, there's a great possibility that you will actually. There's going to be communication between you. Fate is stepping in here and bringing your ex forward. So there is going to be communication between you. Where it goes from there is another story, but there is going to be communication. And that's for Candy Jesus. You're welcome, Candy. And now I'm going to draw a spirit card for Hakima Jali. Okay, so Hakima, if you can close your eyes and link in now with the person in spirit that you would like to come forward for you, and then we'll look at the message that they have for you this evening, Hakima. So just think about that special person in spirit that you would like to come through. And this is for Hakima. Please, Spirit, send your loving guidance and message to Hakima. Okay, they want you to know that they will always point you in the right direction, Hakima. So if you've been feeling a bit lost, feeling a bit unsure of where you're heading, of the next stage in your journey, or how you want to proceed with something, call on them, because they are doing their best to guide you toward the right path. Okay, so just tune into their loving energy when you're feeling a little bit unsure of how to proceed forward. Love and light to you, Deborah, and it was so lovely to meet you the other day, and your husband. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my angel cards, and I'm just going to pick out a few people now and read a card for you before I go. Okay, so I'm going to draw this card for Casey Sunshine, self-acceptance. Okay, so the angels are asking you to accept yourself for who you are. Okay, they want you to know, Casey, that you're perhaps at times being too hard on yourself, okay, being too self-critical, and that there's a need for you to treat yourself with the love that you give to other people, okay? So if you find yourself beating yourself up, being harsh with yourself, then they want you to let go of those negative thoughts and harsh judgments, and be gentle. Be gentle with yourself, accept yourself, and realize that you are beautiful just as you are. Okay, and that's for Casey Sunshine. What a lovely name. Okay, you're welcome, Hakima. You're welcome, Casey. So, Marie Me, I'm going to draw you an angel card, my love. You have the guardian angel cards. Your guardian angel is very, very close to you right now. I feel as if there is something that, you are concerned about, and your guardian angel is coming in and standing by your side and helping you through. Okay, they're there to support you and guide you. And what I'm going to do now, Marie, is I'm going to draw from my guardian angel cards and see who this guardian angel is that has come out for you this evening, okay? Because they are clearly very close to you right now. So who is Marie Me's guardian angel, please? The angel of love, okay? So they're coming in to help with your love life, Marie Me, okay? They are supporting you. Your guardian angel is, we're all given or are assigned different guardian angels at different times in our life, and that can vary from day to day, week to week, month to month, depending on our situation. And right now they're sending you the guardian angel of love to help you with your love life. Okay, so let's have a look now. So Don Vlogs would like a card. Okay. So I'm just doing angel cards right now, Don Vlogs. In fact, I'm going to stick with the guardian angel cards, which I feel are quite special, aren't they? Let's see who your guardian angel is right now, Don. Angel of comfort, okay. So this angel is coming in and comforting you. Your guardian angel right now is bringing you comfort, bringing you healing, helping you to feel better with regard to what's going on around you. Okay, so try to feel their presence there. There will be times in life when we do need an angel to provide comfort for us, and you just need to believe that they are there for you. And that is who your guardian angel is right now, Don. And you, Barbara, you have a lovely week, my love. So Ashley would like a card. Just doing angel cards right now, just to finish off. And this is to see who your guardian angel is right now. You're very welcome, Don, okay? But they're coming in for you with comfort and with love and support. I feel you need it. I do feel you need it right now. Okay, so Angel of Challenges is coming in for Hayati. So the angel of challenges is stepping in to help you with the challenges you're currently facing, Higher. I feel there are obstacles in front of you. There's some difficulties, and you're needing to be strong. You're needing to be brave. But your guardian angel that's been assigned to you is going to help you overcome those challenges, my love. I received self-acceptance cards. Thank you. I do feel like a bad mother and can't seem to keep my weight off. Trying to make everyone happy. Everyone. No, darling, you must stop. You must stop beating yourself up, Casey. You're a lovely, beautiful lady, and you need to let go of these harsh judgments. And I felt that as I tuned into your guardian angel there. You know, they're sending you help and support and encouraging you to start looking at yourself with new eyes, okay? Because you're lovely just as you are. You know, we all see ourselves in these harsh ways at times, and it's not correct, is it? You need to be looking at yourself in the way you look at you look at people who you love. How do you look at them? Give that same love to yourself now, Casey. You deserve it. Realize that you deserve it, and remind yourself of how beautiful you are. You need to look in the mirror and say every day, every morning, I am enough. Okay, so Katie Barnes, let's draw an angel card for you, my love. Guardian angel card. We're just looking at the guardian angels now. Katie? Ooh, quite large, these cards. So, Katie, you've got the angel of success. How lovely is that? So they're as you can see here, you can see this. There's some in the picture. The guardian angel is here at the top of the cliff, and here is someone reaching out to them. You know, they've got their hands held up high because they're feeling on top of the world. You know, they're encouraging you to climb as high as you can, Katie, to realize there's nothing you cannot achieve when you put your mind to it. And that is the guardian angel of success, who is very close to you right now. You're very welcome, Katie. So, Ashley, let's draw an angel card for you, my love. This is for Ashley. You've got the angel of procrastination. So when this angel comes out, and when this angel is around you or being assigned to you, Ashley, it means that they're trying to get you moving on forward on something, getting things, getting started on something. I feel as if you've been pulling back and holding off, and perhaps delaying getting started or getting something done or dealt with. And they're here. He is here. Sorry, your guardian angel of procrastination, to really help you just get moving, to take control, take charge, and go full steam ahead. Okay, so no more procrastination, Ashley. It's time to act on the things that you have been thinking about, and deal with matters that need to be dealt with. Basically, make a start. Megan, hello. You've just caught me because I'm about to finish up in a moment, but welcome, darling. So let's draw you an angel card, shall we, from my angel deck. I had done the tarot earlier, Megan, but I do like to finish off with some angel cards. So this is for the lovely Megan. Megan, you are being urged here by the angels to step into your power, okay? To step into your power and realize that, you can take control of your life, and that you are a very strong young lady. And, if someone or something has made you feel, has kind of affected your self-esteem, then this is a message for you to take that power back now. Put yourself in the driving seat, take control of your life is what I'm getting. This is what I feel you need to know. It's time to take the power back, okay, where it belongs, and that is with you, okay? Don't allow anyone to take the power from you, okay? And that is for the lovely Megan. And thank you so much for joining me, Megan. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye now, everyone, and a big, big thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed your readings. Do look out for the weekend guidance on a Thursday morning, weekly guidance on a Saturday morning, and I am hoping to be back on Friday evening this week. So do join me then. Okay, and that will be at the same time, 7 p.m. That's Friday this week. So thank you for joining me once again. Bye for now.